But really, I mean, it does make a difference. It's like to learn about something in a classroom, like learn about race issues or, you know, oppression. It's so different to then be there in person and hear like 8-year-old children telling you that you're better than them because your skin is lighter, you know, or it's like mind blowing and it's really eye opening. And I think that's a really valuable part of studying abroad and getting that like hands-on experience. It was just really great because they were people who usually had like dedicated their life to studying this, you know, like they were really experts. So listening to their like firsthand accounts of their experiences was really amazing. And then that accompanied with the excursions was just like the best learning experience because it was like we would read about a topic, then we would hear from an expert about the topic, and then finally we would go somewhere and actually see for ourselves. And after learning about so many things that really made me like kind of angry sometimes, we're talking about Indigenous rights and hearing about people violating Indigenous rights and just like all of the terrible things that had happened and all just like very real, very current issues. And I felt like I wanted to pick a project, or even if it was short, I felt like I was contributing to a larger discussion, or I would be informing myself about something that would matter more later. Oh, and one more thing that I really love about SIT too, that was different from, I know, from some of my friends' experiences, but the homestay experience also added a lot to it because I ended up getting very close to my host family. I love my host family. They were really knowledgeable about a lot of stuff. So I would tell them, you know, what I'm learning in my program, and I got to hear their opinions, and they'd tell me about news, or they even just like sharing stories from their life. Having instructors that are so passionate about the issues we're studying really helped a lot, because I think seeing their passion kind of makes you, you know, like made me even more interested in the topic. And yeah, I just remember, I mean, like, I remember Alex, we watched I think it was like the first time we were watching a documentary on Bagua. And I just remember Alex gave a speech after just about the frustration he felt, you know, and every time he watched that and hearing about these issues and wanting to do something about it and being so happy that there's people here interested who are, you know, studying this and want to help, and that gives them hope. And just hearing, you know, hearing an instructor like that really does change the experience. And, you know, we're like on this boat in the Amazon, there's like no lights and you're looking up, and it was just amazing. Like I'd never seen that many stars, and hearing there was so much noise. Like it was quiet, but there was noise, you know, there's all the crickets, and you could just hear like different animal sounds. I didn't even know what all of them were, but I think that for me was a moment of really like talking about environmental issues and talking about having to like conserve the Amazon, and not just the Amazon, but, you know, caring more about the environment, and then actually like being there. And I always have loved nature and everything, but I feel like that for me was just a real moment of like feeling connected to nature. And again, like another, like even more of a reason and more motivation to protect the environment.